Hi, my name is Lobsang Wongdu. I'm with Yongdu.com. I would like to introduce today Tibetan famous chef Sering Bamdi. Sering is here today to show us some more cooking. Welcome, Sering.
Thank you, and thank you for the Yongdu.com, and I'm great to be here. And let's start and let's rock and let's have a fun for us. Today I'm making a mothuk soups. It means like a dumpling soups, and we are Tibetan people. We eat that mothuk soups because the Tibet is the highest plateau in the world, and so we need like a more warm soup, and the mothuk is one of the best and one of the best traditionally soup. We enjoy it. Right now I'm making for the dough for 2 peoples. The dough comes like a 1 cup and 1 4 cups of AP flours and half cup of cold water. First you have to mix water and everything together. If you need more water or more flour, you can add it. It is like it always goes up and down a little bit. If you need more water, you can add it. Little bit more flour, you can add it. Yes, I'm done with these 2 vegan and veggie moktuks dough, and I'm going to put in the bowl, and I can cover for half an hour. The filling starts with the tofu and shiitake mushrooms. You can use any kind of mushroom is okay, and garlic and green onions and spinach and baby bok chows and tomatoes and onions and salt. Right now I'm chopping mushrooms. You can chop dice. Okay, right now I'm chopping a celery. Right now I'm chopping tomatoes. I don't need that much tomato, I need only a little bit. Now I'm chopping green onions. Okay, right now I'm using a tofu. It's 10 ounces, and I'm using 5 ounces. It is a super firm tofu. Right now I'm chopping onions. This is a quarter of red onions, and I'm chopping dice. Now I'm chopping a baby bok choy. Okay, right now I'm chopping a spinach. First pan is hot, then I'm using oil. Then garlic. Garlic and onion should be like a golden color. Any kind of food, when you cook, garlic and onion should be a golden color. Then the flavor comes themselves for the food. And this is for the vegan and veggie mothuk fillings. First I put the garlic, and second onion, and third celery, a little bit pan fry. Okay, now I put tofu. Garlic and onion and celery and tofu are inside this pot, and they need like 3 minutes to cook. And after that the baby bok choy and spinach and mushrooms and the green onions, they are come very fast. Okay, after 3 minutes, then I can add the mushrooms. One teaspoon of soy sauce. Then the baby bok choy. Okay, and spinach. And 1 teaspoon of salt. And tomatoes and the green onions. And that's it. Turn off the fire. Now I'm going to make a mothuk soups. Okay, first I can add garlic and onions and celery and mushrooms and tomatoes and spinach and cilantro and chives. Let's start with the garlic. You don't need any dries. You can slice it, you can dice it. Any size is okay for the soups. And the onions. Okay, and the celery. There is some like a strong stem. I don't use it for the soup, and now I'm cutting. Now I'm chopping mushrooms. You can cut it any size whatever you want it. You know. Yes. The tomatoes. Tomato, I like to have a small dice. I can put on the end for the tomato. I don't cook that much for the tomatoes. Now I can cut the cilantro small pieces and the chives. I have a spinach. You can chop it. Now a pan is hot, then I use 1 tablespoon of oil, garlic, onions and celery, and the mushrooms. When you put the mushroom in the soup, it looks beautiful in the soup. It comes on the top of the soup and it looks very yummy. Now I add water. Okay. I put 6 cups of water, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, and 1 tablespoon of salt. After I put the water, 6 cups water inside the soup, then I can cover this, let them boil, then I can go make a momos. Okay, right now I'm making a momos. It is like a soup momos, and soup momo have a different style because it have to boil in the water. If you don't close well, it will open it, then the meat and vegetable and whatever they can break it and they're useless. Right now the water is boiling and I turn down, then I can make a momos. Then after that I can heat it up again. I can high heat, then I can put in the momos and finish it. I'm preparing the momos, and okay, I can cut it to sizes. And little bit flowers, and I can press down. It should be like that size and easy to roll it. It should be like a center neat little thick, so we can cover easily, and the side you need little thin is more thin, and more flavor comes, more easy to eat it and more tasty. It's like a royalty food for Tibet. Right now I put inside the vegetable here. It should be that size. You have to press it here, bottom, and bring it here. Press and press here and bring it. Press and bring it. Like a press and bring it, and press and bring it, and press and bring it, and press and bring it here, and like that. Hi, you don't have to be worried like what I did it, because I have like a knowledge about cooking for last 20 years, so you don't have to worry like bring like exactly what I did it. You can bring like a keep try, it makes happen. And like a first day, couple of days, the shape is not a perfect. You can keep try and try, you know, it makes happen for you, for everybody. We are the human being. If we try, it makes happen. If you don't try, never makes happens. Keep try and try. That's the author for His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Now the water is boiling. I turn off heat high and I put the momos inside. When the water boils, you have to put that times. If you don't boil the water, if you put, then momo break it inside themselves. The water should be very hot, boiling. And the key is that when you turning time, you need a wooden stick, wooden standard. It will do slowly. Okay, after like the water will boil again. Water is boiling, then you can cover it and leave for the 4 minutes, because you don't have to cook too long, because we already cook veggie before. So after 4 minutes later, then it will be okay to eat it. Okay, now momo are ready. It try to come up, and we can eat the spinach. First you have to add the spinach stem. I have a little bit more to cook. Spinach stem, and mix with the wooden stick, wooden strainer, and turn off the fire, and you can add the spinach back, and spinach and chives and cilantros, everything, mix it. Then it looks more beauty. Yeah, now I put the tomatoes. Because why I put tomato and the spinach in the end? Because it looks green and looks red in the eyes. It looks more beautiful and good for your health. You can live more long life. The green is always good. Okay, this is the final result for the vegan and vegetarian moktuk soups. And thank you for the watching YoWongTu.com. If you guys have any comment about this vegan moktuks, please don't hesitate to write us. And thank you and enjoy.